English? And what is the best way for someone to learn English? Okay, so the question is, what is the best way for someone to learn English? They did not know the answer, so they did research. Do you know what they found out? They found out that if you're learning, well, this is an important question for you, right? This is an important question for you. What they found out, you need to say a word in English 100 times before you really remember it and you can really use it. Okay? So think about words that you know in English. You know the word car?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to think about it because you know it so well. You have maybe said that word 100 times. Okay? How about the word cardiopulmonary resuscitation?
2 times.
Right? What they found out through research, you need to say that 100 times before you know it in your mind and in your heart. Okay? So in this class, just today, we talked about the word blood. We said it maybe 5 times, 6 times, something like that. Okay? But you need to say it 100 times. Ah, this is good information. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. They did more research. Do you want to know what else they found?
Yeah.
Yeah. The best... Oh, go ahead.
Talk out.
Talk out
Out
loud. The best way to learn English is to talk out loud, to speak it. Like I am doing now, talking. Okay? Is that good information to know?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So if you talk out loud in English class, that's good. If you talk out loud at home, at work, when you are with friends, when you're with family, right? More and more that you can talk out loud, the better. In English. Okay? Okay? Good information?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. One more. Using Google Translate in English class. Ooh. So you know Google Translate. Okay. This is what the research shows. Okay? If this is a certain number of English words, okay, that we are practicing in class, we are writing, we are reading, we are talking about, maybe 500 words that we are learning. If you use Google Translate in English class, it takes you 6 months to learn these words. 6 months. Okay? 6 months, not bad, not bad. But if you do not use Google Translate in class, it takes you same words, same number of words,
Six
weeks. 6 weeks. Wow. Wow. You use Google Translate, these words, 6 months. Don't use Google Translate, these words, 6 weeks. Wow. Okay. Will this help us to learn English faster?
Yes.
If we use our mind and we do these things, right? If we don't do these things, well, maybe it will take longer. Okay, now we know. Now we know. Now we know. Okay, so you just read page 53 about New Year's celebrations. Some of you had questions about some words, and so I want to talk about one of those words, the word Eve. Eve, New Year's Eve. So what that means is we have a calendar. It's December 2, 3, 10, 15, and it's getting to the end of the year, right? The end of the year. And the new year starts on January 1. It's a new year. New Year's Eve means the night before the new year starts. So it's December 31 in the evening before the new year starts. So I'm trying to think. In America, we celebrate Christmas. We celebrate Christmas on December 25. Christmas Eve would be December 24 in the evening before December 25. So do you know of other celebrations that happen throughout the year where we would use the word Eve before it starts? Those are the two that I can think of. But it's
Last year.
Say again?
Last year. 31. Next year.
Next year. Yeah. Yep. So New Year's Eve would be right before the new year starts. Were there other words from page 53 that you want to know about? No? Yes? No? Okay. Let's read a new story. Let's read a new story. Crowd. Oh, yeah, good. Crowd. Okay. So let's see. Right now, the World Cup is going on. The World Cup, soccer. They have stadiums that are full of people. The people would be called a crowd. Crowd. Yep, the crowd is watching the game. On New Year's Eve, many people go to New York City, and when you have many people, that is called a crowd. Yeah, so let's say the word crowd 3 times. Crowd. Crowd. Okay, crowd. So it's many people. Have you seen the word crowded? Crowded. Okay, in this room, we are not crowded. I can reach like this. We have space, okay? But what if 1,000 more people came into this room? We would be next to people. It'd be very crowded, right? Too many people, too small of a space, crowded. Yeah. Okay. Are there any other questions from page 53? Parade. Yeah, that's a good word too. Parade. So a parade is where people are walking on the street. Sometimes they play music, sometimes they hold flags, and they walk from one side of town to the other side, and it's a celebration, okay? So actually, if you turn, under vocabulary, turn to page 54, turn to page 54. There's a picture of a parade. It's number 6 on the page. Number 6. Yep. Number 6. You found the parade? Yeah. So that is a parade. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's follow the research. Let's talk out loud, and let's turn to page 61. Page 61.
Excuse me. What's that? The flag, right?
Yeah, that is a flag.
$1,800.
For a celebration, some people will hold flags for their country. Some people will hold flags for the business that they work for. But it's celebrating something that day, and that's why they would carry a flag, to celebrate. Okay, turn to page 61. Okay, take turns reading out loud, okay? Out loud.
1,863.
Out loud, please. Out loud. Horns. Yep. So it's a musical instrument. So some people, and then it makes noise. Yeah. Horn.
Become president. President of the labor union. He wanted a holiday for workers. His dream came true on September 5, 1882. There was a big parade in New York City for all the workers in the United States. 1,594 before a national holiday. Now Liberty is on the first Monday in September. Most people do not go to work on this day. They have a 3 days weekend. Some people go to the beach, others have a barbecue or a picnic or watch the Liberty Palace.
Read out loud. Read out loud. Read out loud. Look. Read out loud. Talk out loud.
That's a great to ask.
It is spelling it
That's it.
This meaning and this meaning same.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Only
Parade.
ESL.
Yeah. So
union.
Labor Day parades means many parades. Parade here, parade there, parade, parades. This one,
Labor unions.
unions. Okay. So, you know, when people go to work and they work in one business, then sometimes they get together and they say, we are going to work together, and they create a labor union. Labor means worker. Yep, a worker union. And then they, all the workers talk to the boss of the factory, of the workplace, and then they say, we want more money, we want more time at home, and so then they create a group of workers that talk to the boss. Or talk to
Afraid.
afraid.
People live? No.
No. Afraid
Scared.
means scared. Yes, scared. So I am afraid of heights. So if I climb a ladder and get higher and higher, I get scared. I get afraid. Yeah.
আমি আসি নাই।
About factories.
টিচার না
That is a building that people make things in. So it's a business that makes things. That building is called a factory. So this building is called a library. Nobody makes things in here or puts things together. But GM or Ford, they have factories where they put cars together. That's what a factory is. Yeah, labor unions. So that is when people go to the building to work, and the people say, the workers say, we need more money, we want more time with our family. And so they get together, they form a union, they come together, and then they talk with the owner and say, we want more money, we want more time with our family. And so they talk about one big group to the owner. I am wondering, these are some words from Labor Day that we have questions about? Are there more words that we have questions about from page 61?
Read this.
Say again?
Read this.
Benefits. Oh yeah, sorry, I did not catch the beat. Benefits. Any other words?
Loss. Loss.
To lose their job. Yeah, lose their job. Good. That's a good question. Barbecue? Yeah. I like that one actually. That's a good word. Barbecue? Is that how we spell it?
BEC.
Yep, UE. Okay, good. Okay, so let's talk about some of these words, okay? The first one, and if we see more words, we can talk about those too, but let's start with this. Factories. Factories. So this would be a building, okay, where workers go and they put things together in that building. They make things in that building, okay? So if this is a Ford factory, what kinds of things do they make in this factory?
Machine?
Car.
Ford cars. Ford cars, yeah, machines, yep, Ford cars, okay? So a factory is the building where they make the Ford cars or the Ford pickup, something like that, okay? Or in factories, people will make chairs. They'll make chairs in factories, or fans, or bookcases, okay? So the factory is where workers go to make things. So they put them together. So there are factories in the United States. There are factories in Mexico. There's factories in China. Are there factories in Yemen?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So they're all over the world. It's a business.
Yeah.
Okay? So we talked about that one. The next one, afraid. Can we say that out loud?
Afraid.
Afraid. Who can describe what afraid is?
Scared.
Scared. Scared? So I am afraid of heights. If I get high, I get scared. So I'm okay now. I'm okay now. I'm scared. I'm afraid. Okay? Afraid means scared. Okay? So that is afraid. Questions about afraid? Some people are afraid to go to the hospital. Yeah? Yeah? Some people, well, what are some things people are afraid of? Arafat, are you afraid of anything? No? You're a brave man, not afraid?
One time this one.
Okay. Okay.
Small.
Small.
Yeah.
Small afraid. Yeah.
Small afraid.
Okay. Yeah. I am afraid of snakes. Oh, I don't like snakes. I'm afraid of snakes. So if I see a snake, I try and kill it because I'm afraid of it. Other people more brave than I am about snakes. Spiders, mouse, no problem. Snakes, ugh, I'm afraid. Okay, that is afraid. Next, labor union. Can we say that together? Labor union. One more time. Labor union. Okay, so labor is one way to say workers. Okay, kind of the same thing. Labor is workers. Union means come together. Come together. So when we see labor union, that means that workers are coming together. So at this factory, maybe there are 100 workers and there is one owner. Okay? So a labor union, the 100 workers would come together and they would talk to the owner and they would say, "We want more money," or "We want to spend more time with our family," or "We want better benefits." And so when the workers come together, they create a labor union and they talk to the owner about what they want to talk about. Okay? We can talk about that more again if we want to. But it's workers coming together to talk to the owner. Okay, next, benefits. Let's say that a few more times. Benefits. 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 Look, we just said that 3 times. We're on our way, right? Only 97 more to go. Okay, benefits.
Benefits.
Benefits means extra things that you get from something. Extra things that you get from something. So, when
Health insurance.
health insurance is a benefit that you get when you go to work. Yeah, very good. That's a health insurance is a benefit. Or dental insurance.
Food stamp.
Say again?
Food stamp is vinegar.
Food is done.
Food stamp.
Food is done.
Oh, food stamp.
Card.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. That would be a benefit. Yes, it's an extra thing that you get. This is, that would be from the government. Yes, that would be a benefit. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. So when you come to English class, the main thing that you're here for is to learn English, right? That's the main thing. But what is an extra benefit from coming to English class?
No money.
Oh yeah, it doesn't cost very much money. That's a benefit.
Language with language.
The language, yep, that's the reason why you're here.
Yeah.
But an extra benefit maybe is that, well, look at the person next to you. You meet new people. That's a benefit. That's not why you come, but it's a benefit. Right? I think that would be a benefit. You meet new people. Okay, so benefit are extra things that you get. So when you go to work, you get paid money, but a benefit would be health insurance.
So what does it mean, the union?
What does it mean, the union?
Union.
Yeah. So a union is where people come together. A labor union is when workers come together. So if there's 100 workers, they all come together. And then all together, they talk to the owner.
Oh, like the company. The company is you have union, right?
Yeah, yep. Many companies have unions because the workers come together to talk to the owner. Yeah. Usually what it means in Michigan is that the workers form a union, they come together for a union, and then they pay money to be part of the union, and then that money that they pay let's see, they pay money, and then the money that they pay helps them to talk to the owner better.
The company, if you not have union, is not good, right?
Some people say unions are good.
Yes.
Some people say unions are not good. So it depends if you like unions and what they do, or if you don't like unions and what they do. In America, we get to have different opinions. Some people say unions are good. Some people say unions are not good. And it's up to each person to decide what they think. So maybe you say unions are good. That's good. And maybe Arafat says unions are bad. Maybe Saba says unions are bad. Maybe Adnan says unions are bad. And Fatima says they're good. And Ani says they're good. So everyone has an opinion. It isn't... Unions are not always good, and they are not always bad.
Good.
Yeah. So think about the word. Well, were you going to say something else? I'm sorry. I think I spoke when you were talking.
Good. Good.
Indian are good, she said.
Unions are good. You say unions are good. Okay. Okay. And maybe I say unions are not good. And that's okay to have different opinions. There are some things in this world that are good, and some things in this world that are not good, right? That are really good, and some things are really not good. And some things are in the middle that we can decide if they're good or not good. So, let me think. When there is a family having a... no, that's not a good example. Well, how about this? There's so many things that are opinion. Like, for example, how many of you like pizza? Like to eat pizza? Okay. My favorite, but maybe not your favorite, and that's okay, right? Unions, good. Unions, bad. It's okay. So anyway, I don't know if that helps explain unions at all. But some labor unions are good. Some people think labor unions are good. Some people think labor unions are not good, and it's okay. We can have an opinion about that. In America, we have freedom to have opinion. And we also have freedom to share our opinion. Like, my opinion is pizza is the best. I'm going to tell everyone. And that's okay. Wow, that was a really good question. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. Okay, we talked about benefits. Lose. Let's say this 3 times. Lose. Okay, so we can lose things like I have keys to my house and I lost them. I don't know where my keys are, right? So we lose things. We can lose my keys. We can lose my job. We can lose friendships. If we get into an argument with a friend, so we were friends and now we're not friends, we can lose friends. Okay. I better find my keys. Okay, lose. And the last one, barbecue. So, on some days when it's warm outside, you go outside and you have a grill with a fire. So So you have fire, and then you put meat on there, and then you put flavor or sauce. That is called a barbecue. Yep. When you cook meat outside, that's called a barbecue. Okay, good. I have a question for the class. Shall we read another story from your book and talk about it like this? Or shall we do a worksheet? What does the class want to do? Worksheet or another from the book? What do I like? No. I'm asking the class. This is America. You can choose. You can vote. As I wish. No. This is America. You can vote for president. You can like labor unions. You can not like labor unions. You can do a worksheet. You can read. What do you want to do? The worksheet? Okay, I'm hearing the worksheet. Very good. We will do the worksheet. Thank you for choosing. Thank you very much. Before I forget, did everyone sign our sheet? Okay. Okay, so on page 64, thank you. Page 64, could I have you read this part right there for me, please?
Simple, present, and present continuous.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to do simple present and present continuous. And so what I'm going to ask each of you to do is read the letter. Let's read it out loud.
Talk about law.
Okay, read it out loud. And then do B, answer the questions. Okay? And then we'll talk about the questions on the board. Go ahead.
She is a good friend in the school leader. She also worked manager through Friday at the hospital. Sometimes lunch at half dinner. The hospital
In the morning.
You know what? Let's do this for now, and then we'll do that in 1 minute. Yes. Okay, let's talk about A. Let's talk about A. I asked you to read a letter, okay, and you did that. And what is happening here is Raquel is writing a letter to her friend Claudia. Okay. Raquel also has a friend that she's living with in Palm City named Marie.
Money.
Marie. And she has another friend. And what is his name? Antonio. Yeah. Okay, so we have a few people in one letter here. Okay. So the first question, as I was walking around, it looks like people understand this question. Why does Raquel go to the post office?
She goes in the morning.
She does go in the morning. That is when she goes to the post office. But why does she go to the post office?
She wants to get letter of her friend.
She wants to get a letter from her friend. Yep, that answers the question why. Why? Why? When is in the morning. Why? How does she get to the post office? How does she get there? Well, she walks. She walks. That's how she gets there. Okay, but they want to know why. And why? She wants a letter from her friend. Okay, look at question number 2. Why is Raquel going home soon?
She wants to see her friend.
Okay, her friend Claudia, who she's writing the letter to, she says, I hope to see you, Claudia, soon before I go home. So she isn't going home to see her friend. Why is she going home?
She wants to
Number
see her
friend.
friend.
She wants to see Antonio. Antonio. A, she wants to see her friend. She wants to see her friend before she goes home. Before she goes home. That is not why she's going home. That's before she goes home. She's happy. Maybe she's happy. She wants to see Antonio. She misses Antonio. We just read a love story. Okay. Well, let's spend the next few minutes. You can see the chart C. Chart C. We have seen this chart before. We've done this chart before. But let's use chart C to do part D. Part D on page 65. Okay? Let's do that. And then we will come together on the board. Let's do part D. Has to be done. You can look at this, so you don't have to flip your sheet over and over. You can just look at that, okay? You both can look at this, so you don't have to turn the page over and over.
Like this one.
Same thing, but now you don't have to turn the page over and over. It's the same one.
যদি আর এই she goes
Now, yeah, so now you can see this side and that side, same time. It's the same thing, but now you don't, you can see both sides. Well, let's do these together for part D. Let's do these together for part D. Sumana, could I have you read the example and then also do number 1?
Example, you never go to the hardware store.
Yeah, thank you.
One, Maria is having a new job at the hospital.
This one is actually has a new job. Okay, and let's talk about that for a moment. Okay, so Maria has a new job at the hospital. This is saying she is not at the hospital right now, but she has a job. So if you have a job, you maybe work there today, you maybe work there tomorrow, maybe yesterday, but right now, we don't know if she's there today. Yep.
The best.
So, has just means that she currently has the job, but if it was going to be is having a new job, that would mean that right now she would be at her job. So that is a tricky one. That's a tricky one because we're looking to see, is she there right now or is it today? But the sentence just says she has a job. We don't know when, but she has a job. Yeah. Okay, thank you for giving that one a try. Good, very good. Number 2, Fatima?
Today she works in the morning.
Oh, this is the other one too. Today she is working. Yep, today she... Okay, wait a minute. Let me think for a second. So, today she... Okay, so this is interesting. This one can be both, but it depends on when you are saying this. So, let's see. I can say that today she works in the morning if she's going to start in maybe an hour. Like she's not working right now. Today she works. So how many of you are going to work later today? You're going to work later today? Work later today? So you would say, today I will work later today. Or I can say, Adnan works later today. That is fine. That's good English. But this sentence, if she is working right now, then you can also say, today she is working. Yeah, and you need to go to work right now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for coming today. So this one, it depends. We don't have enough information. This one can be both. I'm so sorry, this example is tricky. It can be both. So we can say, today she is working. If she's working right now, at 10:45, but if she's going to work at 11 o'clock, then we could say today she works in the morning. Oh, that was not a very good one. That's both of them. Depends on what you're meaning though. If you're saying she is working at 10:45, then it is working. If she works at 11 in the morning, then it can be works. It depends on if it's right now or not, and we don't know. So sorry. Okay. Adnan, would you be able to do number 3?
Michelle sometimes visits Maria.
Yeah, thank you. Sometimes visits. Sometimes. Not right now, but sometimes. Maybe yesterday, maybe tomorrow, maybe today, sometimes. Okay, number 4, please.
They always are going to the
This one,
Museum.
yeah. You know what? Let's say that word. That's a tricky word. Museum.
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 What is a museum?
Music.
Not music. No.
This one,
Furniture.
Yeah, like old things are in a museum. This is an example. This is in the library, not in the museum. The museum is a building. But this could be in a museum. Old things people can look at. Okay, so let's see, number 4. They always, listen to the word always, always. Does that mean right now, always? No.
Daily.
Yeah, it could be different days, sometimes during the week. So they're not there right now. They're not there right now, and so our answer needs to be go. They go. This is simple present. present continuous would mean they're there right now. And then we would use be plus ing for right now. Right now. Okay. Number 5, please. Ani?
I wave in called medium at the
Moment. So when we say at the moment, that's like saying right now. And so then we need to have am living. I am living. Yep.
I'm living.
I am living in a condominium at the moment. Yep. Okay, number 6, please. Yeah, number 6.
My husband and I go to the supermarket every day.
Yeah, good. My husband and I go. And the key there is every day. Every day. Every day, yesterday, today, tomorrow. If they were there right now, then we would use
ING.
yeah, the ing. Yeah. Good. Number 7, Arafat, please.
Usually you have a lunch at takeout.
Yeah, have. Yep.
Yeah.
Have. Because it's usually.
Yeah.
Maybe last week, maybe yesterday, maybe tomorrow, usually, but it is not right now. If it was right now, we'd use ing. Okay. And number 8, please, Sala.
Right now you are eating in the bar.
Yeah, you are eating in the park. Yep. Because why? Because right now. Right now. Okay. Okay, let's for the next few minutes work on E, and we'll see how far we get. Okay. Let's do part E.
Complete.
Yep. Good. Hey, you're talking out loud. Yes. That's good. That will help you learn. It's okay?
Is it?
We're finished.
You're finished.
This together or
You can work on it and then alone, and then we'll answer it together.
try this.
아니야, 아이셔도 왁스. 이시 올려도 이시. 아까 나오셔도
Right. Walking.
No, not ing, because look at the word often. That doesn't mean right now. Often means yesterday, last week. We're going to use ing, it's because it's right now. Often is right now. Yeah. So if we look at this right here, our rules tell us say today that you have to use are, going, is, but, and that's the rule. But as I was thinking about it, that's not how we talk. We talk about it depending on if it's in the future or if we're doing it right now. Kind of like we are saying this one. Today.
different.
Because yeah, it's kind of both in how we use but it's the rule says say today Americans talk. Okay, let's come back together. Let's do the example. I'll have you read the example and number 1, please.
I am going to the present today.
Yeah, thank you.
When I go out, I am taken what the tone the present.
Okay, I often walk. The key word there is often. Often tells us maybe yesterday, maybe last week. It does not say right now. So
Okay, walk, that's
often.
it.
Wow.
Is walk, that's it?
Yeah, the answer is walk.
Okay, thank you.
Can you do number 2, please? Yeah.
Today I am taking orders.
Yeah, thank you. Am taking. I was looking at this. See the key word in number 2 is today. Today. And what I realized is that on this page, when we use the word today, the rule is to do be
Talk.
and ing. That's the rule. That's the rule. But Americans break that rule, I think. And that's why I think I was having trouble with that. But if we follow the rule, let's do be and ing anytime that we see the word today. Okay? Okay, today, be and ing. Arafat, could you do number 3, please?
My sister usually going with me. Goes.
Goes, yeah, goes. Yeah.
My sister was a
My sister usually, okay, there's our key word there. It isn't saying right now. It's usually. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, usually. And so it's not right now. Yep. Number 4. Number 4, please.
It's, okay, at that moment
Mm-hmm.
we were writing.
Wait.
We are-
Wait.
we are
Yep.
waiting.
We are waiting.
Waiting.
Yep. And can you finish the sentence for us, please?
Writing at that bus stop on Main Street.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. At the moment, we are waiting at the bus stop on Main Street. So right now, at the moment, that tells us be and ing.
Alright.
And there we are.
Waiting.
Yep, we are waiting.
Waiting.
Waiting. Number 5. Ani?
The bus always stops at the corner of me and
Washington.
Washington.
Yeah, Washington. So at the corner, so we know it's 2 streets. One street corner is Main, the other street corner is Washington. That's where the bus stops, and that's where the bus stops. Always. The key word there is always. Every day, last week, last month, always, always, always. Not right now. Number 6.
Tammy and Levin often talk the bus.
Yeah, that's the right word. Take. Take. Take the bus. Take. Mhm. So anytime that you have an A and then not a vowel and then an E, this always becomes take, take, take. Yep. The E here makes that A become a strong A sound. Take. Number 7. Edmund?
They are going to the travel agency right now.
Yeah, right now, right now, they are
Going to.
going. Yep, very good. Very good. Fatima, can you do number 8, please?
Every summer, they are visits their family in Russia.
Okay, every summer they visit their family in Russia. Every summer. Last summer, long time ago, many summers. Not right now, but every summer they visit. Number 9, please.
You sometimes wait for the bus at the stop on High Street.
Yeah, wait. Very good. Yeah. Sometimes. Maybe yesterday, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. And our last one for today, Saba, can you do number 10, please?
At the moment, you are reading the newspaper at the bus stop.
Great. Yep. Are reading. At the moment, right now, you're doing it. Very good. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for coming today. We made good work today. You learned a few more things about English and we practiced a few more things. Tomorrow, Teacher Mike will be back. Okay? And so I hope that you have a good day. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. See you tomorrow. If you could take your books and put them on the piles up here, that would be good, okay?